How did it feel?
It felt good, man. It felt great. Sorry it had to take that long. Fourth year into it, I don't know. I don't have a trick play or something. Shout out to Coach Elliott and Coach Scott on that. But, man, it felt good. Definitely a big play in the game to start the game off. Definitely a big momentum changer. I was just happy to fall on it at the time I did. So it was really, really good. Thankful. Shout out to Trey for forcing it. So it was really, really good.
With all the success you guys have had here in past years, what was kind of the mood and the atmosphere among the defense as they drove down the field pretty seamlessly in that opening 7.5 minutes?
I mean, we knew that. Well, it was a disappointing first series, but we knew that they were going to do some new things, and just we're going to have to get adjusted to the speed of it, because obviously, in practice, like you kind of prep for it with the scout team, but anytime you get into the game atmosphere and they run it better than anybody, it's going to be some adjustments to the way that they run it and the speed that they do it at. So it took some time, but I feel like we settled in during the second series for sure.
They put the ball on the ground 9 times, but y'all were only able to get that one and a touchdown. How frustrating was it to see them kind of give y'all so many opportunities, but not to be able to grab
Yeah,
them?
man, that's tough. It's really, really hard to force a fumble or to put the ball on the ground in general. So anytime you only come up with it once, it's really, really tough on you, because you want to make the most of those opportunities. And did we win the turnover mark? Because they had 2. Did we only have 1?
I think so.
Yeah, so that, I mean, just in that in general, that's something we really want to capitalize on. Like you said, they put the ball on the ground 8 times and we only came up with it once. So it's just a matter of just once you make the play, not just thinking that it's over. You got to find the ball, be cautious, be intense about it, and look for it. So it was tough, but I mean, at the end of the day, we came up with the win. That was good.
Yeah. How big of a confidence builder was it, even though they're moving down the field in that first drive, that you guys keep them out of the end zone?
I mean, that was really, really good. It was just, I was just happy to get back to the sideline just to make those adjustments, so that way we could know, because I knew they was gonna come right back to those plays that they had success with on the first series. But it was good to have them. They got that false start on the field goal, then that forced them to punt, and to get back on to the sideline, talk to coaches, make some adjustments, and then we came back out second series and we feel like we played a really, really good rest of the half.
How's it feel to be finished with Georgia Tech?
I mean, it feels great to be done with the triple option in general. Anytime you finish with that, man, that's kind of the toughest. For me in college, that's been the toughest thing to prepare for, because it's so different, and usually you only get 1 week to prep for it. But it's a blessing for us that we've played 2 triple option teams in the past this year, and kind of got a little bit ready for it against Georgia Tech, and it's just a great feeling to be finished with it.
You're kind of known for what you write on your skull cap and on your arms. Boogeyman today, was that what it was?
Yeah. I don't know. I just was feeling it. I was watching some WWE yesterday, and I remember Boogeyman was the guy who kind of put the worms in his mouth, and I just like that. I wrote, I don't know. I was watching. I like Friday Night Lights a lot, and I like Public Enemy. And Boobie Mouse kind of nicknamed himself Terminator X, so I wrote that on my sleeve too. So I don't know, just some little things that just kind of remind me of just some, I don't know, maybe some fictional characters I like to take the role of when I'm playing.
Was it the WWE move to jump on the ball in the end zone?
No. The hit that Trey put on him was a WWE move. He speared him real good, so that was really, really nice.
Walk me through that play a little bit. I mean, you need a spark. You need to make something happen. They had just driven the ball down the field on you.
Yeah.
Possession 4, and then you needed to get the offense going too. Just tell me that play and just the importance of it in this game.
I mean, after the first one, Christian got a strip sack. After that first one, we knew that ball was that wasn't gonna be the last time the ball was gonna be on that ground. So I mean, I just remember it was tackled over. They had, I think it was like a option to the field. I'm kind of trailing because the tackle came down on me, and then I just see Trey come up with a huge hit. Then I see Christian try to rally and try to pick it up. He tried to gather himself. Then somebody came and knocked him out. And then JD tried to pick it up, and then he couldn't get it. But thanks to them, the ball rolled into the end zone because they kept fumbling it. And then I just jumped on it just to capitalize. So it was a really, really good experience for me.
Have you been